it's Michelle.
And Tracy St. George.
And we've got James Valentine, the guitarist for Maroon 5 on the phone.
Hi, James.
Hello, how are you?
How you doing? I just woke up.
You did? I can tell by your hair.
It actually looks like that right now.
That is completely sexy. Well, Michelle and I are so excited to talk to you because we can't wait for you guys to come to town, Cruise Jan on the 30th. That's just a couple weeks away.
Yeah, we're pumped.
Yeah, it's going to be great. This has been one of our favorite tours that we've ever done so far.
And you guys are on your third studio album, Hands All Over. So what would you say is actually different about this album in comparison to your last two songs about Jane and It Won't Be Soon Before Long?
Well, it's got completely different songs.
That's really interesting and insightful.
It's a continuing evolution of what we do. You know, it's nothing that will totally surprise anyone, and nobody will hear it and say, "Oh, is that Maroon 5?" It's a continuation of our sound, you know, that we started exploring on songs about Jane.
Very nice.
Do you have a favorite song off the new album?
I like the title track, Hands All Over, and it's a lot of fun to play live.
When are you guys going to make that your next single then?
I would love to. We might be done with singles, though, after the Moves Like Jagger.
Oh, really?
Why?
Well, we put out Misery, Never Gonna Leave This Bed, Moves Like Jagger. We're going to move on and make another record, I think.
Oh, very cool. Moving quickly. And you, speaking of making a new album, you guys have worked with so many artists, you know, from Pharrell Williams, Mark Ronson, Swiss Beats, Rihanna, and Christina Aguilera. Who would you say was the artist you enjoyed working with the most?
And least.
I won't say least because we are nice. Actually, everybody that we've worked with has been really cool. There are no, you know, sort of bad stories from that. But, you know, it's great working with Rihanna. She's so cool, and she was such a pro in the studio. And it was, of course, way back when it was cool to work with Kanye.
When it was cool back then. I love that.
Are you saying it's not cool now?
Oh, no, I'm saying we got to work with him.
We read between the lines there.
We're making him nervous now. But no, you did mention the new single Moves Like Jagger featuring Christina Aguilera, and it was just released, and I think a lot of people were expecting an actual cameo from Mick Jagger, and you don't get that. You get old footage. Was there any reason why you guys decided not to do the cameo with Mick Jagger?
Yeah, that was our decision.
Oh, really?
No, we were hoping that he would, and, you know, it didn't work out. You know, it's Mick Jagger. He doesn't just drop down and appear in your video.
You are Maroon 5 for crying out loud. But I've got a question actually about that. With the Rolling Stones being around forever, where do you see yourselves in 20 years? Still touring? Still doing albums? Or are you going to be doing like reality TV stuff? Celebrity Rehab?
Yeah, we will all have our reality spin-off shows.
Already in the works?
Oh, yeah, definitely, no. I think we'll probably be doing this for a while. I mean, when I was 22, I couldn't imagine still doing it at 32. So I wouldn't say that I wouldn't make any predictions, you know, because I can't imagine ever not wanting to get on stage.
Right.
Yeah, especially when you love something and doing something that much.
Exactly. Did you guys have a problem with Adam going on The Voice? Like Aerosmith was like, we don't want you going on American Idol. Steven, did that kind of mess up the recording process, making videos and all that stuff? Or were you guys like, cool, Adam, go do your thing?
Well, no, it messed up a tour that we were doing. We had to cancel some dates at the end of a European tour, and we weren't very cool with it at first because we didn't know what the show was about. All we heard was it was a reality show. It seemed like this could be something that could be bad for the band. And now, in hindsight, it's been the best thing that's happened to the band, you know, in many years.
What positives have you seen come out of it?
It's just exposed a whole new range of people to our music, and they've gone back. They've seen Adam on the show, they've liked him on the show, and then they've gone back and checked out all three of our records, and now they're coming out to our shows this summer, so it's been great. Yeah,
and I was going to say, it's really no secret that Adam's been really busy. I mean, he's fresh off of The Voice, and he just announced that he's going to produce that karaoke sitcom for NBC also. So has his schedule been getting in the way of the band's touring and practicing and making new music? Because I know you just said you were going to make a new album, but are you going to be having to work around his schedule and your schedule? How's that working?
Well, the Adam doing the show has also been one of the strangest blessings in disguise because we always end up working all year. Even when we say we're going to take a break, we get offers for gigs, and so we keep on going. Now when Adam's shooting the show, and it's a relatively short shooting schedule, we have guaranteed time off. So the rest of the band is so grateful for that because we can actually plan to do other things during that those few weeks when it shoots.
And the other things, does that include your other band, J Jams or J Jams?
Can you tell us about that? Because I know it really interested us, because I didn't even know that you weren't just a guitarist for Maroon 5, but that you're also a guitarist for a completely different band on top of that. So can you tell us about your new group and why you got involved and maybe what's next for the group as a whole?
Well, it's a really cool group. It was just me and a bunch of friends who, we would be hanging out, partying together all the time, and then we sort of looked around each other and realized that we were a band. And so we started recording songs just for fun, and we got a full record done, and I think it's really great stuff. It's Alex Greenwald sings and plays guitar in it. He used to be in a band called Phantom Planet. They're best known for the OC soundtrack that they did, the song California.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And Z Berg, she's an amazing singer, and she fronts a band called The Like. And our drummer was in a band called Rilo Kiley. And so it's a really cool mix of people, and the record will be out in January, hopefully.
Oh, great. So you got a lot going on. And I mean, now that you just work with Christina and you got that other band going on, who do you want to collaborate with next? Is there anybody even in the works or anyone that you have off of mind that Maroon 5 would want to work with next?
I'm available for tambourine.
And I'm available for backup vocals, just so you know.
Boom. Done.
Yes. Awesome. Just thank me in the liner notes. That's all I want.
Same here.
Absolutely. No, that's a given.
Okay,
It's
good.
the greatest interview that I've ever done in my life.
Yes.
I would like to work with James Murphy from LCD Sound Systems. It's a band that just broke up. I would like him to produce us. I'm gonna start to make that case in public, starting now.
Get on it. Get on it.
I
And
love it.
You know, we also have to ask, I don't want to shy away from this question. There were a lot of rumors that Christina Aguilera was a bit of a diva on The Voice, and you worked with her on Moves Like Jagger, obviously. So
What'd she do?
come on. How was that?
Give it up.
She was a pleasure to work with, and
I don't believe you at all.
everything went totally smoothly.
So there's nothing behind the rumors at all?
There's nothing behind any rumor.
I have to say, you are completely convincing me right now.
No demands of only, green M&Ms. Don't look me in the eye.
She wasn't
Where's my
saucy.
hairdresser?
Well, that's all on my writer.
Oh, okay.
Everybody knows they're not supposed to look me directly in the eye.
Come on. Adam didn't share one story at all with you?
Adam, you should ask Adam.
Where is he?
Oh, he's asleep. Oh,
We'll wake him up.
Are you calling us from LA? So it is kind of relatively early out there?
oh no, I'm on the East Coast.
Then
We're
why
living
are you
rock
just
and roll
getting
out.
up?
Because on tour, it just happens. You end up staying up until 5 in the morning because you're on the bus and you're hanging out with everybody, and your schedule just shifts to eventually you're waking up, in the middle of the afternoon. It's not healthy what we do.
Speaking of unhealthy, what's up with your obsession of wearing stripes all the time?
It just sort of became my thing. I started doing it on stage, and now I feel like I'll be letting some of the hardcore fans who expect me to wear stripes every night. If I don't, then I'll be letting them down. So,
Well, I'll remember to throw my striped underwear up on stage then when you guys are here.
Ooh. Ooh.
nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't ever seen that.
Well, I'm going to do it.
That going.
Well, what have you seen? What's like the craziest thing a fan's done then? That makes me wonder.
One time a fan grabbed my arm and she sprayed me with her perfume, and then she yelled, "I want you to smell like me."
Oh, that's
tacky.
psycho.
That's tacky.
That was the strangest thing.
Oh, my
well,
gosh.
Well, getting
We
back.
won't do that here.
Yeah, we're not crazy psychos like that. We promise.
Thank you.
You had Gavin DeGraw, who's your opening act
Yeah.
for many of your summer tour dates, and he was recently, unfortunately, just attacked
Jacked up.
in New York City. He suffered the concussion, a broken nose. How's he doing? Have you spoken to him?
Yeah, he is returning to the tour. I believe he's returning to the tour on August 24th. And from everything that I hear, he's recovering well. And so, we're just pulling for him. And, everybody sent positive energy towards his way. It was a real shame because we were having a great time on the tour. And his whole band and crew, they're all great. So we're looking forward to having him back.
Definitely.
Great. What can fans actually expect on the Maroon 5 tour this summer?
I think, it's our best set of songs that we've been able to assemble yet. It's pretty nonstop. It's, if you come out and see us live, it's different from the studio recordings. It's a little more unleashed. It's a little more raw. It's a little more loud. And, because we're sharing the night with Train, we try and pack in as many songs as we can. So it's pretty relentless. You might be a little exhausted afterwards because we don't really give you a chance to to think during our set. We just pound you with all of our greatest hits.
But what you're saying is ladies should wear flats or tennis shoes. Don't come to the show with high heels because your feet are going to hurt by the end. Don't wear the Jimmy Choos.
Yeah,
and work up your stamina.
That is a good call. Keep them in the purse and, pull them out for backstage after the show.
Perfect.
Well, Maroon 5 is going to be in West Palm Beach at the Cruisin' Amphitheater on August 30th with Train. And don't forget, you can win a once-in-a-lifetime meet and greet with Maroon 5, plus tickets, airfare, and hotel to see them live in concert in Dallas. You can get all those details up on WRMF.com. James, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, guys. And you're coming out to the show, right?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
All right, well, we will see you there.